Welcome back to the channel Stock Market Analyst. In today's video, we are breaking down the top 3 US dividend funds to buy in 2026. If you're focused on passive income, portfolio stability, and long-term wealth building, this is a must-watch. Dividend funds are more than just quarterly payouts. They're a strategy for compounding wealth while protecting against market volatility. Stick around until the end, because I'll share a bonus tip on how to maximize your dividend reinvestment strategy for tax efficiency. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more dividend investing strategies, ETF reviews, and passive income tips. SPDR Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF DIA. First up, the SPDR Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF, ticker DIA. This fund tracks the Dow Jones Industrial Average, giving investors exposure to 30 of the most established US companies. Dividend yield, historically stable around 2 to 2.5%. Expense ratio, 0.16%, which is competitive for a blue-chip ETF. Strengths, DIA's top holdings include companies like United Health, Goldman Sachs, and Johnson & Johnson. Importantly, 9 of its top 10 holdings are outside of tech, which helps avoid overexposure to the AI bubble risk, Yahoo Finance. Why 2026? With market volatility expected due to interest rate shifts and geopolitical uncertainty, DIA offers a defensive play. Investors can rely on consistent payouts while holding companies with strong balance sheets. iShares International Select Dividend ETF, IDV. Second, we have the iShares International Select Dividend ETF, ticker IDV. While it's US listed, it provides exposure to high-yield companies abroad. Dividend yield, currently around 4.8%, making it one of the higher-yielding dividend ETFs. Expense ratio, 0.49%, slightly higher, but justified by global diversification. Strengths, IDV benefits from currency tailwinds. In 2025, the US dollar depreciated by 10.6% against the euro, which boosted dividend returns for US investors. By holding IDV, you're not just betting on US companies, you're spreading risk across Europe and Asia. This makes IDV a strong complement to US-focused funds like DIA and VIM. If you're looking for high yield plus international exposure, IDV is a smart choice for 2026. 3. Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF, VIM. Finally, let's talk about the Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF, ticker VYM. This is one of the most popular dividend ETFs in the US, holding large-cap companies with above-average dividend yields. Dividend yield, around 3%. Expense ratio, just 0.06%, one of the lowest in the industry. Strengths, VIM is broadly diversified across sectors, with top holdings including Johnson & Johnson, ExxonMobil, and JP Morgan Chase. Why 2026? Vanguard's reputation for low-cost investing makes VIM a cornerstone for dividend investors. It's perfect for those who want both yield and growth, without sacrificing diversification. VIM is essentially the workhorse ETF, low fees, broad exposure, and consistent payouts. To recap, DIA, blue-chip stability, defensive positioning, yield around 2.5%, IDV, high yield at 4.58%, global diversification, currency tailwinds. YM, low cost, broad US exposure, yield around 3%. Together, these 3 funds balance income, stability, and diversification, making them the top dividend funds to buy in 2026. Here's a quick bonus tip. If you're investing in dividend funds, consider using a dividend reinvestment plan, DRIP. Instead of taking cash payouts, reinvest them automatically into more shares. Over time, this compounds your returns and accelerates wealth building. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the best US dividend ETFs for 2026, make sure to subscribe for more ETF reviews, dividend investing strategies, and passive income tips. Which dividend fund are you buying for 2026? DIA, IDV, or VIM? I'd love to hear your strategy. And remember, dividends aren't just income. they're a long-term wealth building tool.